Okay, so on lesson 4, I explained further about the notes. So I told you that we have 7 letters, which are 7 notes on the keyboard, right? So we have more letters in our English alphabet. That same way we have more letters on the keyboard, but now it is on the black notes or on the black keys. So, but the thing is that they don't have a proper name. They cannot stand on their own. They make do with borrowing the names from the natural keys. So now I talked about raising and making notes sharp. So the sharp is always written as a hashtag or something like that. You can see the symbol for sharp on the screen. So now this is our C, right? And this is our C, right? And this is our C. But for simplicity, I will start from this one. So this is your C. Now, to name this note here, this black note here, what you will do is that since this is your C and you are going forward, here will be your C sharp. Did you get that? I believe you do. This is your C, right? So this is your C sharp. If here is your C sharp, now here is your D. Here will be your D sharp. And here is your E. Okay, now you may have to, okay, we cannot see any black notes in between E and F. So what it actually means is that E has no what? Sharp. Yes, for your level now, there is no sharp for E because there is no black keys in between E and F. So this is your C sharp, your D sharp, your E, your F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, and come back to C. Now, lowering or making notes flat. I told you when you are moving backward, that is from your right to left, the black keys are called flat. So since here is our C and here is our C, if we are going backward now, this will be our C. Since there is no black note between C and B, C has no sharp flat. Remember, I say flat. C has no flat because we are going backward. So this is your C. C has no flat. Now your B. So this is your B flat. Your A flat. Your G flat. Your F has no black key or notes. So this is your F. Here will be your E. Here will be your E flat, your D flat, and your C. Note importantly that between E and F, there is no black note. So there is no sharp between E and F. And between B and C, there is no black note. So there is nothing like B sharp, at least for the basic, for your level now. There is nothing like B sharp for your level now. While we go further, we'll get to explain that later. And mind you, the order keep repeating that way. So whatever that is obtained here is the same thing that is obtained here. Now, I have sometimes made mention of octave. The octave is just it's just these 12 notes. If you add this first C, that's the starting. But if you count it this way, it will be 12. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your 7 natural notes and the 5 sharp or flat key, which is your C, your C sharp, your C sharp, your D sharp, your F sharp, your G sharp, and your A sharp. So now, this is, to name it, we can actually call this C, of course, then we can call this C sharp or D flat. Yes, this has 2 names because we are considering both when we are going forward and when we are going backward. So it's either you call this C sharp or D flat. You get the same thing. It's either you call this F sharp or G flat. So I will name them together now. So this is your C sharp or D flat, your D, your D sharp or E flat, your E, your F sharp or G flat, your G sharp or A flat, your A, your F sharp or B flat, now your B, and back to your C. I believe that is very helpful. So you need also to know that from C to B, there are only 12 notes, and the keyboard is built on these 12 notes only. Everything about the keyboard is just on these 12 notes only. Every other thing you see from here to here or more is the repetition of these 12 notes. So from here to here is a repetition. From here to here is the same thing. From here to here, from here to here. So from here to this place is a repetition of this first one, and it continues that way. And these 12 notes are collectively called octave. They are called octave. So I hope you remember that. I will explain more about octave in our next lessons.